Hi there, I'm Kiki from Meal Garden, and I'm here with Kristine Peacock from Meals That Matter, who is actually one of our very first meal experts on Meal Garden. I remember we met almost a year ago now.
It has been a year, yeah.
Yeah, and so your journey in Meal Garden has really developed. I believe you came on first just as a user to use the
Yeah.
tool just for yourself and for your family. So can you tell me a little bit about that process?
Yeah, I found Meal Garden actually through a mommy's group on Facebook.
I am on a mommy's group,
Yes.
even though I'm not a mom.
Yeah, and I decided, you know what, let me try out this tool because I do a lot of home cooking myself and a lot of scratch cooking, and I'm always looking for great online recipe databases because you want to make sure that the recipe's tried and true, that it's healthy, and so that's how I stumbled upon Meal Garden.
Lovely.
And I really enjoyed the curation part of the recipe collections. I could save recipes that I enjoyed to my cookbook. Often I would just, initially at least, log on to Meal Garden and, you know, if I had fennel, I would Google the vegetable fennel and try to find what recipes I could use that day using that ingredient. And as we connected and as I got to learn more about the tool, I just found it really, really helpful, not only for the recipe part, which is how I initially started with Meal Garden, but then I started with the recipe collection and then also with the meal planning.
Yes,
so,
and if I remember correctly, you were one of the people that actually suggested that we take those plans and make them so that they're shareable among other people. And so you were the inspiration behind our Meal Expert program, and Vlad, our developer and the founder of Meal Garden, actually created the tool so you could go on to make these meal plans that you could then share with your clients. And so because you have your Meals That Matter business, can you talk a little bit about now how you use the tool as a business platform rather than just for your family?
Yeah, it's great using for my business because often people come to me with medical or health conditions, or they want to lose weight, or they've got a particular allergy, and they want me to curate a recipe collection or a meal plan. And so what I've done is I've used Meal Garden to gather those recipes. And what I love about using the Meal Garden tool is you collect all the recipes, you plug them in the scheduler, and then the tool makes the grocery list. Because when I was doing that myself, finding the recipes, putting the grocery list together, that was a humongous task. And so it would take me hours to do. And so now with the tool, it's a lot more user-friendly. The health rating comes up so that my clients can see how healthful the recipes are. And now what I've started doing is I've started uploading my own recipes to Meal Garden. And so I can use my own links with that. I can also...
And I think you've also been playing around with embedding your recipes into your website.
Yes, so now I can use the Meal Garden recipe embedding feature and just plug it right into my own website. That way I can share with my clients and with prospective clients some recipes that I've been working on. And a lot of my clients now, because they enjoy using the tool, they've signed up to be part of Meal Garden members as well.
So it's a win-win.
Which is great because, you know, we've got this community of users, and we can be meal pals, and, you know, sometimes they want a recipe, or I take a picture of something that I've cooked and it's on Meal Garden, so I can easily share that recipe.
That's something that we're finding. It's a lot easier for people to come into the tool if they already have an expert, an expert to associate themselves with, or, you know, a cookbook already filled out. So that's why you've been such an inspiration, because you're sharing these recipes. That way when new users come in, they have something to work with. And so now, just to end, what is your, as a culinary nutrition expert, I guess, ultimate healthy living tip for 2017?
Well, 2017 is going to be a big year for a lot of folks. So I would really say my biggest tip is to get rid of the processed food in your pantry, in your cupboards, in your refrigerator, and start eating clean. Eat whole foods, real foods, cook from scratch.
Yeah.
Those are the things that inspire me. Those are the things, the tips that really help my family embrace optimal health and nutrition.
Yeah.
So get rid of the processed food as much as you can.
And I think that fits a lot of the different diet trends that are out there right now. You know, there's the keto diet, there's the paleo, there's, you know, the Whole30. But at the end of the day, it all does come down to just eating real food. No one is gonna, there's never gonna be a diet that's, you know, the processed diet.
Yes, whole
so
foods.
as long as you're whole foods.
Yeah, whole foods and cooking from scratch, and that's
Yeah.
why Meal Garden is so great. It's encouraging a whole new generation of people to be cooking home cooked meals. It's the best thing for our families.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for being a meal expert on Meal Garden. We're so pleased to have Kristine with us. And yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.